What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy, Derrick Casey, coming to you live from the ATL. Super excited to be on this video, man. Today was jam-packed with so much value that, like, the excitement that's running through my veins right now, I'm trying to contain myself because I can't believe what I just heard. You know, what I just witnessed and what's to come, man. Like, it's crazy because 2 years ago, I knew that I was a part of something that was truly amazing that could literally even the playing fields for hardworking people. You know what I'm saying? We live by that phrase, the rich keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer. That's kind of been the stigma for so long. But man, like, this stops today because what I just heard, guys, it is literally going to change the game for everybody, all right? I'm telling you, a lot of people don't pay attention to the messages. Listen, I know you come across a lot of videos of people talking about how to make money and how you can be rich and do all of these different things, guys. But what we really bring to the table, guys, is something that is majorly needed in our country right now. We have so many people who are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, bad credit, being, buried under debt, not having two nickels to rub together. And then on top of that, they're renting, right? We got a lot of renters. I just heard a statistic, 47 million people in the United States are renters, okay? And out of that 47 million, 30% of those people are people who actually want to rent. That means that 70% of that 47 million people want to be able to purchase their own home. And they haven't been in position for a long time to be able to do that. Everybody's financial situation is different. But, man, we have an amazing program that is going to help you from beginning to the end, right? Getting you in position to be able to get into a home. And we have this new real estate program, whether you want to buy, invest, or flip, or whatever the case, that's going to lead you in that direction so that way you're in more position to be able to purchase that dream home that you want to get into. Or maybe you're someone that wanted to get into real estate but just never knew how to do it. Maybe you've been doing your own research and you've been looking for answers and you've just been feeling overwhelmed with it and you're just kind of pushing that to the side. Maybe you just don't have the income to get started, guys. But now we have an actual program that's going to help lead you in that direction. So whatever you want to do when it comes to real estate, whether you want to buy a home for you and your family, whether you want to invest into property, or even if you want to be able to join in on flipping homes, you're going to have the capabilities of doing that with this program. I mean, man, I can't tell you like how exciting that is. And what was even more exciting about it, right? Even more excited about what I heard was we just heard from a mayor that's in New Salem, New Jersey, or Salem, New Jersey, right? And there's a lot of areas in these inner cities that are just run down, empty buildings, vacant homes, a lot of these different things, right? And this mayor got on and he just endorsed our company with what we're doing in the real estate sector. And we are actually getting ready to go into a city and revamp these areas. That's right. We're taking an entire area, guys, and we're about to turn it around. We're about to clean up the homes, build affordable homes in those inner cities for those families to be able to have a home to live in. Guys, I am so fired up because this is where it begins. When we start to go in and we can clean up one city and start getting more people into those areas, getting them into homes, it is going to open up the idea that we can do this anywhere, any area that's run down, being able to bring our team this opportunity, these strategies, everything to these cities to be able to start cleaning them up. No longer do people have to wish that they got to live out on the hills, or they got to go to the suburbs. We can come into these inner cities and we can make change for the people who have been living in some of these cities for many, many years. Guys, I don't know if you know how freaking amazing that is, how much of a blessing that is, and you have a chance to be a part of that on this journey. You got a chance. You have a chance to be at the beginning of something that is absolutely amazing. I mean, you think about it. You look at Apple, you know, when Bill Gates was sitting in there and coming up with the ideas, and those people were sitting in the room when it was just an idea, right? And then you fast forward to later, billions of dollars later. And there was many people that turned down the idea of investing with them because they didn't see the vision, right? You got all of these different things that have happened. Amazon came across. A bunch of people had a chance to lock in and invest in the moment, in the beginning. And they turned it down because they didn't see the vision. And now years later, guess what happened? Billions of dollars, and you missed out on an opportunity. And right now we are breaking the ground on something that is not being done in the real estate industry at all, okay? We are streamlining this. We are totally disrupting this industry with what we're bringing to the table. And we are now focused on going in and tapping into that 47 million people who are renting, that's just throwing money away, that's not building any equity. They can't leave those homes to their families. They can't do any of those things. But now we're going to show you exactly how you can do it. And you can do it here with our company from beginning to end. That's right. We are going to help you in your financial situation, you and your spouse. Go ahead and fix and clean up all of those negative things to get you in position to be able to push yourself toward being able to buy that home that you've pretty much given up on. I know what it feels like. I remember nights that I would sit in with my wife and we would sit on Zillow.com looking at homes. We was in a position where we weren't ready financially. We weren't in position. Credit scores were terrible. Living paycheck to paycheck. How in the hell will we ever be able to afford a beautiful home for our family? That was the mindset. Guys, that was the mindset we had. So the only thing we could do in those moments where we could dream, we could just dream and say, oh man, you know what? You know, these houses look nice. My wife would be decorating them, talking about where the kids would be at, what color scheme she would have in the house. And then at the end of the night, guys, we had to close them laptops and come back to reality and really sit back and look at the fact that we weren't even close to that. It was so bad that my wife had more, what's the word? She had more confidence in winning the lottery and pushing us to that than believing in our situation getting better. And I'm telling you, that is the worst feeling to have when you have more faith in winning the lottery, which is a 1 in 300 million chance of you being able to do that, to be able to live the life that you deserve. Like, that's crazy to me. But God, like, I feel like me coming to Atlanta was a God-led mission, because I've been looking for ways to help people. You know, with me getting closer to God and everything, I want to know how I can serve more people, how I can help people come out of some of these situations, whether it's relationships, but mainly financially, because one of the biggest issues that we see in people's lives is their financial situation. Financial situations are causing wedges in between marriages. I know, I went through it. And finally, we have something that is literally going to change the game for everybody, even in the playing fields for hardworking people like you and me that been hoping and wishing for so many years for something to come into our lives and turn it around, to take some of that financial burden off of our shoulders and open up new doors for us to be able to live the life that we truly deserve. But on top of that, to be able to reach out and empower somebody else that may be going through the same thing. And like I said, I feel like this is a God-led mission. Because right now, the what I'm feeling inside, I can't even explain the excitement that I'm feeling inside. I can't even explain just the joy that I have now when I fly back to Dallas on Monday. And I'm going to have a long day because I got to fly back in and go straight to work and everything. But my mind right now, guys, is so fired up for what's to come. And any real estate agents that come across this page, I'm telling you right now, if you are a real estate agent, you definitely want to be a part of this program, because everything that we do, we have an exclusive partnership with this real estate, man. Listen, all I'm telling you guys is to get ready. For the people who thought this was a game, that had their grasp, their hands on this, and they walked away because it wasn't moving the way they wanted to move, you may want to reassess that and sit back and ask yourself, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Because this is a chance for you to get back in and be at the beginning of something amazing. Because I'm telling you right now, the people who latch on to this and they really plug in and take this thing serious, in the next 90 days, 3 months to 6 months, will never have to worry about money again. They will never have to worry about money again. And I can say that with the utmost confidence from what I just saw. Because I see the vision. Because I see the vision now. And it wasn't that I didn't see the vision. It wasn't that I didn't see the vision before. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I always seen the vision, which is the reason why I've been doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying, over the last couple of years. Like, I've been here. Even with people that the frustration that comes with building a business. And I've been in this industry for 6+ years, guys. You know what I'm saying? For 6+ years, I've been here. And I know when I get to that frustrating, it's very easy to get the shiny object syndrome, right? To get the shiny object syndrome. And what does that mean? That means that somebody say that this is better and you can make money over here. And then guess what? You go chasing after it. And then you make a little bit of money and you happy in the moment, because every time you go and do something new, there's a hype phase. The hype phase always comes when something is new. But then when things start to kind of level out and then the money starts to slow down, now you're back at square one again. But see, this time around, I didn't want to. There were times I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should. I'm just tired of dealing with people that just don't got the same mindset. I had all of those thoughts in my head. But God told me to stay put. God told me to stay put. He said, Derrick, stay put. Don't move. That's the message that I got. Stay put. Because I literally could have walked away and chased after something and missed out on this. Man, like when I tell you guys like what I just saw, man, it is crazy. I mean, on all sides, like for anybody, from the consumer that's been looking to like really elevate their financial situation and get in position to be able to buy a home, to the real estate agent who's out here just going hard for these deals. We just made it that much easier. We have a program where you can be a certified real estate agent, to where now you don't have to chase people, because we have people that want what we have. And now you get a chance to be in on that. And on top of you guys selling homes and getting a percentage as you sell, if you help our members that go through our program and get to this close, you get an additional 1% on the close on top of what you get on the. Maybe y'all don't believe me. Maybe I just seen some things. I don't know. I'm just so fired up right now. And I had to come and talk to y'all, man. Like, this is legit. I don't care what else you got going on in your life or whatever the case. This is something that you definitely need to look into. Especially for the people that want to start real estate portfolios and be in on, man, listen, y'all play around and y'all ignore Derrick Casey videos. Y'all know I be on fire. You know I'm not going to do nothing but bring the real to you, okay? I'm never going to come in here and lie and sugarcoat. I'm bringing the real to you. This ain't nothing about hype. And I'm hyped right now because I'm just so excited, because God just really put something in front of me to truly go out here and impact lives like never before. We were able to impact lives with what we were already doing. But with what they just put on board here, guys, just stay tuned. And I know for a fact that this was a God-led mission, because I've had several people that came up to me and say, man, they've been hugging and high-fiving. They've been seeing me on the videos, and everything like that, right? And so it was good to see the love. But I had leaders, top people that came to me that's been following me that told me, right? They say, you need to be on stage. You need to, they were like, the energy that I bring into the videos, I need to be on stage. Guys, my time is coming. See, COVID put a damper on it because we had started doing these things, right? And then COVID came about, and then we slowed down. So we kind of got to doing virtual so we can still connect with people. You feel what I'm saying? But now, now COVID is letting up, and you got a fired up Derrick Casey, and y'all know how I bring it when I'm fired up. When I'm excited about something, you know it's time to listen up. And now I'm about to bring that to stages. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, stay tuned, because I'm coming to a city somewhere near y'all. Somewhere. That's how I'm feeling. I'm coming to a city, and I'm coming to Rec Shop, and I'm looking for bosses who ready to get on board and make a difference in their cities, man, to go out here and bring hope to people. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for people who are scared anymore. I'm not looking for none of that. I'm not looking for any of that. I'm looking for people who are ready to make a major difference, who want to go in here and start taking these people who renting and put them in homes where they can start building equity for themselves, something that they can start building and leaving for their families instead of leaving debt when they long gone. You feel what I'm saying? We've been doing that for too long. I'm going to tell you why I'm so passionate about that. My mother passed away April 20th of 2016. So in a couple of days, I think it was 2016, right? My mother passed away. My mother didn't have anything. She didn't have anything to leave me and my sister. When we went to go and bury my mom, when we had to go talk to the funeral director and set things up, we didn't have the money. I'm going to tell you how that made me feel. I almost couldn't even give my mom a proper burial. When I sat down with the funeral director, he sat a catalog in front of me to pick out the coffin that we were going to bury my mom in. And as you know, it costs when people die, right? I'm sitting there, and during this moment, I'm telling them we don't have the money. We got to come up with the money, and we don't got long to be trying to play around to try to pull this together. This dude gonna flip to a page and tell me, well, we could put her in something like this. It's a dressed up cardboard box. A dressed up cardboard box. And then he proceeds to tell me after that, he said, you know, it's good, we can do it. But he said we had an issue with one funeral. They used that particular box. And I don't know if the body still had liquid, but it had wet the bottom of the box. And as they were carrying it, the body had fell through. Are you kidding me? That's what we had to go through when my mom passed away, man. Like, get me choked up even think about that, man. Like, and I just think about that in this moment, like that I'm here because nobody should have to go through that. Your kids, long after you gone, shouldn't have to deal with those type of things. Having to worry about how they gonna bury you, how they gonna take care of your debt. They shouldn't have to worry about none of that. You need to get in position now and start game planning now. Yeah, wow, exactly. That's how I was feeling. But think about all the families out there that don't have the money right now, that's living paycheck to paycheck, trying to survive every day. That when that day comes, how many of them kids gonna have to go through something like that? Because we weren't taught financial literacy, that we weren't taught the things that we should. We've been on the wrong side of the money game. We didn't have an understanding of how to play the game, and we've been getting played. We have been getting played. We've been a doormat to the government, the banks, and big business for so many years, guys. For so many years. And look at us now. What has it gotten us? Nothing but a lot of frustration, anger. How long are you willing to live like that? How long are you willing to live like that, guys? I'm sorry. Let me read some of these comments, man. I'm so fired up right now. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go back. Oh, man, I'm just fired up. Ken, what up, champ? What's going on? Willie in the building. We got Dana. Dana, yes, ma'am. I'll send you some info on that, man. I'm gonna send you some. I'm just getting it, so we just getting the details. My man Dario, what's going on, champ? What's happening? Miss Vicky Jones, what's going on? Thomas in the building. Thomas said, it's crazy how it costs more to bury someone than to keep them alive. So I feel you. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it just opened my eyes. It just opened my eyes to the fact that we just never put ourselves in position to never have to go through those things. And a lot of people don't think about this stuff because when you haven't been taught in schools, guys, I'm telling you right now, these school systems were never designed for you to even be in position to do anything. I mean, let's just be real. From the time you get into school, they are preparing you to work for somebody else. They are preparing you to be part of a system that was never designed for us to win in the first place. That's real talk. That's real talk. If they over there gearing our kids to go and the American dream told us to do what? Go to school, get good grades, right? Go to college, get a degree, then get your dream career, buy your dream home with the white picket fence and live life happily ever after, right? That's what they told us. That was the American dream. Yet you have people that have followed those same old principles that's still struggling. That's still struggling. In debt. Bad credit. Don't have two nickels to rub together for their financial future. Kids aren't set up for nothing. And I'm telling you right now, if you look at our economy now and what's happening, guys, if you ain't preparing for your kids, you selfish as hell. Because ain't no telling what's going to happen in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, what the hell's going on. We seeing all this police brutality. We seeing all of these things, and you not focused on preparing your kids to live in a world that's so cruel and cold. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all because we're parents. These are the things that we need to be thinking about. We need to start making the sacrifices now. Who cares if you can't go out for a few months and eat a few meals or do a little something? You know what? Take that money and invest your money. Get your money making more money for you. Start preparing yourself now. We always want to prepare for things when things get worse, when our back's against the wall. But when you chilling right now and you getting stimulus checks, you know what I'm saying? You getting unemployment, you working a job, you got money going in. And when things are just real cool, y'all don't want to do nothing at all. And then once something comes in and takes that away from you, then all of a sudden you all up in the uproar and you trying to make things happen when you had all the chance in the world to do something when things were chilling in your life. And as a parent, we got to explain to our kids why they weren't able to live a better life. We have to explain to our kids when they miss out on things, when your daughters wanted dance class and you couldn't afford to even put them in dance class. She missed out on an opportunity. When your boys wanted to play sports, but you couldn't afford to do that. They could have been the best athletes in the world, but you didn't even give them a chance because you allowed your financial situation to dictate everything in your life. That's real. These are real facts. And I tell you right now, as a parent, and for most people, you probably don't even have the cojones to even go to your kids and say, well, you know what? You didn't get a chance to do that because I didn't make the right decisions. Y'all gonna take y'all circumstances and use it as a crutch to justify why they couldn't get what they needed. We only made so much at my job and we only had this and, the bill. Come on, man. We got to stop with the excuses and we got to get busy. You got to get busy. And I'm telling you right now, I'm coming. I'm coming. God has lit a fire under me, and I needed this trip. I needed this trip. I had a lot going on over the last couple of months, guys. I had a lot going on over the last couple of months that really was kind of taking my joy away. And I knew that there was some missing. Like, I was like, when I'm not feeling excited about something, I know there's something that's missing that I gotta find. Me coming down here and being able to surround myself with other leaders, right? But being able to hear this information really just put me in position to be like, you know what? Now it's time. Now it's time for me to truly step out and be that leader that I know I could be. To be that person to bring that excitement and joy to every city that I touch, every person that I speak to. Everything that I do is all about how can I serve somebody else? How can I bring something to people that is going to get them so fired up to say, you know what, I could do this. And then I can help lead the way. So like I said, guys, listen, this hat right here says, go hard or go homeless. Go hard or go homeless. That means a lot to me. The moment I saw Jeff Trills put this together, it hit home for me. Because if you don't go hard, when they say go hard or go homeless, that means if you ain't willing to keep your foot on the gas pedal, guys, you can lose everything that you have. Everything. I'm not willing to lose anymore. I've been losing for many, many years, and losing is over. It's done. Because I've been exposed to information that I should have been exposed to years ago. Information that the school should have been talking to me about. My parents should have been talking to me about. But they didn't get a chance because they were never exposed to it. But God has given me this information. My life has been drastically changed over the last couple of years because of this information that God has possessed me with. And the same information that has impacted me and my family's life and has blessed us, I'm bringing it to y'all. And if you on my page and you can't handle that, and that's too much for you, do yourself a favor and delete me. Continue on with your life. I'm going to pray for you. But that ain't going to stop my grind. That ain't going to stop my grind not one bit. All right? So, with that being said, I'm about to put these sneakers on, go down here and kick it with some of the business partners, grab me a bite to eat. But if you're really serious, let's make it happen. For my real estate agents, I definitely want to speak with you guys. So, man, we on something big, man. I need some heavy hitters on my team. I need some heavy hitters, man. I need some people that's in there that's going to be excited with me, okay? But anybody want to join my team, like I said, no excuses. You got to be willing to be coachable, willing to plug in, and willing to just follow what I'm showing you guys. And when I show you guys exactly what's going on, I'm telling you, you give me 3 to 6 months of your time, and you plug in and do what I'm showing you. Yeah, nobody will have to worry about money again. I'm telling you that from the bottom of my heart. So you can take me up on that offer, or you can ignore this video. Totally your choice. But for the ones that come, I see you at the top. Because guess what? The bottom is way too crowded. It's time to step up. Let's get it. I'm hollering at y'all soon. Peace.